it is Michelle, your Club Couture independent designer. I wanted to play around with Enjoy the Magic of the Season tonight, so come on in and join me. Say hi as you come in. Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We're going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Club Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Club Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Club Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Club Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Club Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk. Hello, you guys. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday. It's Michelle, your Club Couture independent designer. And I wanted to do this piece using the Enjoy the Magic of the Season. If you guys have been following me, you know that I've been working on a gingerbread theme across all of my mantle, where I have all of those little connecting houses like this. And I thought I wanted to carry this theme around. It's going to be gingerbread and peppermint is where I'm going with all of this. So let me go ahead and show you guys my surface. This is our 18 by 18 box frame, if you guys remember. Shoot, I thought I brought something down here, but it looks like I left it upstairs. Let me look to see if I put it underneath something. Nope. Okay. But it's going to be a peppermint and gingerbread theme. So I'm kind of sticking to the browns, the whites, some reds. Hey, Tammy. But we're going to go ahead and do this. This is our double-sided box frame. It's no longer available, but it had one side that was white. This is one of my Halloween ones. But I'm going to use the other side for this and see if I like it. I wasn't fully sold that this is the one that I wanted to do for the mantle versus the huge E-size we have back here that's called Christmas is Here. It says Jingle Bells, Cozy Fire, Snowflakes, and Warm Mittens, Hot Cocoa, Twinkle Lights, Mistletoe. But this is a big E-size, and I love really big in the middle of my mantle. But I was looking for some gingerbread nutcrackers that I thought would go cute with this little village that I have built. And then with the peppermint enhancements with some photo ideas that I have for my puppies. But this is what we're going to put right on here. So I need to grab some of my fuzzing cloths. Let me grab some to get this fuzz so it's not as sticky. What's new with you, Tammy? Tell us how your day went. Let me just put this out here. And you guys know my trick that I'm going to roll this in half. And I'm going to put it, I couldn't decide decide if I wanted to paint the background white, which the other side of this is white, and I do have a new one, or if I wanted to keep it brown and then use some white paste. So I decided on the brown with white, since the gingerbread houses are the brown with the white. So we'll see. This is not a reusable surface, so what I put on this is going to stay, except I did wax it, so maybe if I make any boo-boos I can fix it, but we'll see. Again, I'm fuzzing it, which just means I'm going to soften the adhesive on here so that it's not too sticky. I'm coming on a little earlier tonight. My husband has a boys' night, but my son wants to watch basketball with me. So the Washington Wizards and the Mavericks are playing tonight, and he doesn't know what to do with himself because I took his phone away. He got in trouble in Spanish class today, so he doesn't have his phone to talk to his girlfriend. Just flew from Arizona to Oklahoma today. Wow. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. I always wish I had a sister. I mean, I do have some friends that are like sisters, but I know it's not the same as having a true sister. But what I love about this old frame is that it is 18 by 18, which is exactly the size of our 18 by 18 transfer. So I can just stick this in here. And then I'm just gonna roll this out and put this right in this board, just like this. And then remember, bubble is trouble. So I'm gonna try to make sure I don't have any big air bubbles that's gonna cause an issue. So the enjoy the magic of the season. I really couldn't decide if I wanted to do it just in bright white or in the shimmer frost. But shimmer frost is more of like a silvery white, so I think I'm going to try bright white. Shocker there, right guys? And then of course we have those berries that I'm going to do in candy apple, just like I'm going to do a lot of the peppermint in. And then we have the holly, which I don't want as a super, super bright. So I might just do pesto for that. And just make this quite Christmassy. And then maybe we'll add moss instead. Moss or pesto. I'm always torn between the two. And then with those pine, I'm going to do forest. I'm going to leave meadow out of this, I think. Yeah. I have blues where they're supposed to be greens and oranges where they're supposed to be yellow. That's what happens when you get into your pasting and you're chalking. Black, glow in the dark, saffron, eucalyptus. There we go. Shimmer silver over here. So that's the palette we're going to use. Hi, Tammy Duke. So I think I'm going to use pesto, not moss, candy apple, white, and then forest. All right, for this. And because it's such a big thing, I am gonna, I think, just go top to bottom. I don't know. We'll kind of do the embellishments at the top and then use our bright white. We definitely don't want any of our, hey Teresa, we don't want any of our paste. I forgot what I was saying because I was like T, Tammy Boy, Tammy Duke, Teresa. Just like this. Oh, I think I'm gonna love it. And if I don't love it, this is gonna go on the porch. It's gonna go on the porch and then I'll come up with something else. But first I'm just gonna take my candy apple and go on this. Again, this is a wood surface, so I wanna kind of be careful that I only get the paste where I want it to go. This, these berries, and then we'll come over here and do this. I already feel like I'm rushing. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's a lot of elements and I don't want to bore you. But I also don't want to mess this up. I do think I'm going to like this. And I'm hoping I can get somewhat of that gingerbready with the brown and the white on it. Let's go ahead and just do all the berries. Then we'll decide what we're going to do with the rest. There. There. And we'll do this one here. Teresa, I was trying to pack for Saturday and I don't know what I'm going to do. If I'm going to finish my Christmas cards with the time or what I want to do. I don't know. I finally just secured my mother-in-law is going to take Ezra to basketball, or else I thought I was going to come after lunch. And I kind of felt like that would be too late if I came after lunch. So I'll just come in the morning and have them help me with him for a day. I guess it wouldn't really be appropriate to send him in an Uber to his basketball. Okay, so we have the red on there. Then I'm going to go ahead with those pine, and that's what I'm going to do in the forest. These like this. Go like this. And we'll do these. And we're going to do the paste and peel method because I don't want the paste to dry in the silk screen. I want it to transfer through to the wood. But we're just going to come through and get these pine needles that look like here. And then we have some up here. The paste and peel is a good method when you're using different colors and you're talking a lot like I do, just to make sure, like I said, like your paste does transfer through and doesn't end up in the silk screen and then looking like you missed a bunch of spots and splotchy. Get really close to the lines there. So then I'm going to go ahead and we'll do halfway down. Ooh, that forest looks really good on there. We'll do halfway down like that. Let all of that go through. Can you barely see that? And I'm just going to stick it back without pressing anything down, except for where I'm going to need to chalk. And then we'll come down and peel the bottom up to transfer those parts. There. See? So far, so good. And I'm just going to put it right back down. Again, I'm not going to press where we just chalked because I don't want to smudge or smear because it's not dry yet. But I also don't want to cause a lot of air pockets on the areas that we haven't chalked yet. And I'm just going to press down over the hollies, leaves. All right, so I think we're done with the forest. I'll just move this one out of the way. And then we'll go to the moss, and that's the one I'm going to do these holly looking leaves with. I can't decide what I want to do with the other one. If I want to just do them white, like what are those pieces there? Or if I want to do it, I don't want to do another green because I really wanted to keep it, or maybe we could even do it in a brown to keep that gingerbread. But let's grab some of the pesto and then we'll just
do these leaves in the pesto. I love this pesto. It's my favorite green, I think. I mean, I do like moss too, which we could use for that other and have 3 greens. I just don't have a lot of other green planned. I guess I can incorporate some on what I'm putting my puppy's photos on. That's also going on the mantle. That's my other project for this week, is to take their photo for it, because there's a photo opportunity to kind of match it with the theme. And there is green in that, so I think we'll be fine. We'll kind of come up. You want to be careful from getting too much paste on your squeegee. Hi, Vanessa. Just gonna go like this. I'm just getting all of those guys. This. My nights are getting easier, especially since I taught my son different cooking dishes, and he is obsessed right now with the grilled cheese. Oh no. Oh no. I just got somewhere I didn't want it. With some grilled cheese. Let me finish it. I'm just going to see if I can wash that off. Grilled cheese with bacon and tomato soup, and he cooked himself 2 grilled cheeses and some tomato soup for dinner. So I didn't even have to cook for him. There we go. I got a little bit of green where I don't want it there. So I'm going to see if I can get it off of my board and then off of my transfer. Oh, but only a little bit got on the board. We can wash that off easy because I waxed it. We'll just transfer that through. Put that down. Transfer that through. Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. Oh, I just put, look, I have green all over my hands. That's what's wrong here. Let me get a wipe, and I'm going to try to wipe it out of that screen up there while we, oh, I missed some leaves there. Man, I'm a mess right now, just running my mouth with you guys. But I'm going to use this wet wipe to get that off of the wood, and then to just get it off of my screen and then let it dry. This is why it's always good to wax like your wood, because if you do get wax where you don't want it, you can always wipe it with a little wipe like that. Let me wipe my hands, because I have green. It looks like I was finger painting. And we're just going to put it down on this side. I just got it wet with my finger, so I'm going to dry it. I'm going to dry that. And then that squeegee just had too much paste high up, so I'll just grab a new squeegee and finish the leaves over here. We're actually almost done once I figure out what to do with those pieces. What do you guys think? What are those pieces? What is that? Are they leaves? Are they pine cones? We could make them into pine cones and make them brown, and that'll go with my brown theme. Why don't we do that? Let's get our brown bark out. And I'm going to get one of my cut squeegees out. Let me see which one. This one. We'll pretend they're pine cones. Either way, I want the brownness in there. We'll just say these are little pine cone candy. Or like kind of like in the floral I had yesterday, it had those little brown springy looking things. I don't think I'm describing it very well. We'll do that. Thanks, Teresa. And then we'll go right here. None over here. We have some over here. We'll just go like this. And then this top over here. Okay. All right, there is our bark. I don't think I missed any other little pieces. So bark and pesto are done. Put those back, and then we're just gonna go ahead and lift that up. I was worried. I was like, well, this is not going to be what I want on my mantle, but it absolutely is, actually. There we go. See that little holly? And it's nice and natural wood color like my gingerbread. Just going to look at my fingers to get off any paste. Then I'm just going to use a squeegee to really get down this screen without touching where we pasted, so that I know I don't have any air bubbles, because I've lifted this up, peeled it, and remember, bubble is trouble. That's the one thing that can really come a problem when you're doing this method of paste and peel, but you really want the separation and you don't want anything. If I would have just kept going and then did it all together and then peeled it off, more than likely it would be very splotchy, and some places would look like, what am I doing? Come on, lift up. Okay. And we want it to look pretty and perfect. So see that noise? I'm looking for air bubbles and just putting it down. Okay. Making sure again I don't have air bubbles. Okay. I think we're done with our candy apple. I might need another jar of candy apple cherry. Oh gosh, hopefully I might need more, because I have a lot of peppermint stuff that I'm making. I didn't even think about checking if I needed any of that. So for the rest of it, I'm just going to put white on here. Is there an air bubble there? Here. Here. A little bit does go a long way, but I'm going to take my squeegee. Thank you, Vanessa. And I'm going to carry this all through here. See how a little bit goes a long way? I probably put too much, but remember, whatever you don't use, put it back in the jar. There. There. I was waiting to make this to decide if I'm going to use stockings that I already have or if I need new stockings to go with it. I want to put some of this back in the jar. Went a little crazy. And then we'll just kind of spread this right over the silk screen. Like that. Like this. I'm just going all over, and then you want not too much, you know, not too much everywhere that can cause your paste to run a lot. So again, you want to remove any extra. You don't want to flick any all over the place when you go to peel your transfer. But then when you have this big area you're doing, sometimes it's easy to miss little spots too. So I'm trying to be mindful and take a look around to make sure I'm not. Don't mind my nails. I took off my press-ons and I haven't put anything else back on yet. Normally I would never do a video without my nails did, but it was either don't do a video at all, do my nails, but I just really wanted to design this tonight. Do you guys even notice? I notice if someone's doing a video, I notice their nails, especially if they're doing like paper crafting. I notice. But I'm also probably weird. Thanks, Trace. How you doing, girl? I'm just putting more on there. We are making a sign that hopefully is going to go with my theme for the holidays once Thanksgiving is over. That is peppermint and gingerbread. So I used our 18 by 18 box frame, which is no longer available, but I still had a couple left. This one actually has Halloween on the other side from a few years ago of what was out on my porch. Not too much there. Let's put a little bit there. Some here. And I'm already slowing down, so I need to make sure I finish this before it starts to dry in there. But this Creamy Dreamy does give you that time. She said I'm alive. She kind of disappeared there, like hibernation style. I didn't know she turned into Dracula because her birthday is Halloween. All right, there we go. I think we have it. Okay, see that? Now I'm gonna go ahead. Let's see what we got here. Nice and slow to make sure everything is there. Oh my goodness. Enjoy the magic. Oh, I love it. Might be better if I held it up for you guys to see. I'm just going to walk this over to the sink. I think this is going to look perfect, exactly where I want it to go. Work and life keep me busy. Haven't really crafted in a long time. I understand that. I had that happen to me once. And I had to make a change. Okay, let's see here, guys. So we took the 18 by 18. Remember, one side is Halloween. But look how beautiful this is. Let me put it up here. Enjoy the magic of this season. We have our red berries. We have some green. I have forest and pesto. And then those little brown things I made into pine cones using bark. So this will be along the middle. And then I'll have other things. I'm going to have these gingerbread on the shelves. And some gingerbread snowflakes we're going to make together. And some other things. And then it's going to be mixed in with peppermint stuff. Because I have an idea to mix the gingerbread houses with some peppermint. Might make me actually want to do some Christmas decorations with my... Yes, you should. You should, but here we go. What do you guys think of this? And then I know I have white stockings. I'm pretty sure I have white stockings when I did all white and silver one year. So I think they would look cute hanging. And then I'm going to put some other gingerbread peppermint stuff all over the mantle. Okay? I can't wait to have this done so you guys can see what I'm doing. I will give you a hint. But it involves my dog and this transfer. My dogs, both of my dogs, and this transfer. So that's what I'm working on. Yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to go watch basketball with my son. And what is tomorrow? Thursday?